there, Daisy here. Today I'll demonstrate how to create these two dishcloths. These dishcloths have a lovely texture that provides an added scrubby factor, making it an excellent gift and a beautiful addition to any home. For those seeking easy and beginner-friendly crochet dishcloth patterns, this tutorial is perfect. The textured design of these dishcloths is quick to make and ideal for DIY enthusiasts. Using kitchen cotton, you can create an eco-friendly handmade kitchen cloth that's both functional and attractive. Whether you're after a free crochet dishcloth pattern or step-by-step tutorial, this simple yet elegant design is perfect for creating unique and thoughtful gifts. We'll be doing the foundation chain with 5mm, the rest of it will work with 4. With your 5mm crochet hook, grab your working yarn and draw a slip knot here. And then chain 42 chains. You can count them 10 by 10 and then 4 times 10 and then 2 more. Now change your hook to the 4mm, and I like 4mm because I am a loose crocheter and it works good with this kitchen cotton yarn. But you can use 5mm if you think that your stitches are too tight, or the recommended crochet hook for the yarn. So into the 4th chain from the hook, we'll do a double crochet, and then the next stitch will also have a double crochet. So together with those skipped chain, which we will count as a double crochet, we'll have 3 double crochets as a beginning, and then we'll chain 1, and then we'll skip 1 from the foundation chain, and then we will have 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. So 2 double crochets here, and then we'll chain 1 and then skip the foundation chain, and then into the next 2 stitches we'll have 2 double crochets, and we'll go like this till the last 3 chains, which will have only 3 double crochets. So chain 1, skip 1 from the bottom, and then 2 double crochets. Chain 1, skip, and then 2 double crochets. Chain 1, and then skip 1 from the bottom, and then all the way till the end of the foundation chain, and then chain 1 again, 2 double crochets, and then chain 1, skip 1 from the bottom, and 2 double crochets. So here I chained 1, I'm gonna skip 1 chain, and then here are my last 3 chains. I'll have 3 double crochets. So a double crochet into the last 3 chains. So you should have 12 chain spaces here. When you're done, those chain spaces should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Here we have 12. And now we start with the second row. The second row will start with chain 1, and those 3 double crochets at the beginning will get a single crochet on top. So we're starting with a single crochet from that first stitch here, that first spot, and then we have 3 all together. So the next stitch will be a extended double crochet, which we'll do using that chain from the foundation chain. So yarn over 1 time, pick the loop from the foundation chain, and then finish your extended double crochet. So draw a loop through the first loop then draw a loop through the next 2 loops and draw a loop through the next 2 loops. So we are going 3 times up through this stitch. So the next 2 double crochets will get 2 single crochets, and then we'll have again extended double crochet, picking all the way from the bottom, foundation chain, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then again 2 single crochets, and then we have again extended double crochet through the foundation chain, the one that we skipped, and then we have again 2 single crochets here, and then we have again extended double crochet through the foundation chain, 2 single crochets, and extended double crochet through the foundation chain. And this is actually the front of our work. This is where all the ridges will be going up, where all the texture will be. And I'll meet you here at the end. And here I got till the last 3 double crochets, which will get 3 single crochets. And that, don't forget that last chain, you're gonna have to go through those 3. We have 3 loops over here actually, or 3 strands. Just pick 2 of them and then do a single crochet through that. So there. So after those first 2 rows, we will have the next 2 rows will actually be the repeats. So this row number 3 starts with chain 3, and this counts as a double crochet, and then into the next 2 stitches we'll have double crochets for a total of 3 at the beginning. So our beginning and end has 3 double crochets, and then here we'll chain 1, and then we'll skip 1 stitch, and then we'll have 2 double crochets. Chain 1, skip 1, and then 2 double crochets, and then chain 1, skip 1, and the next 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, 2 double crochets. And actually when you look through the front, you will see that we are skipping on top of that extended double crochet, the one that we're gonna look for the texture to happen. And I'll meet you at the end. So here we are with chain 1, skip 1, and then we'll have 3 double crochets because we reached the last 3 single crochets we have here. And now we can turn and chain 1. So this is row number 4, and this is gonna repeat as well. So number 3 and 4 we will repeat throughout the rest of the pattern. And then here we'll have again 3 single crochets going through the first stitch, and then over here we'll go through the front post of that extended double crochet. So we'll yarn over 1 time, we'll go through the front of that whole post. So I'm going under it and then pull through, draw a loop and pull through the first loop only, then draw a loop through the next 2 loops, and then draw a loop through the next 2 loops. So we went again 3 times through this stitch, but it's still longer than the rest of our stitches. And then we have 2 single crochets into the next 2 double crochets, And then we reached again the skipped spot, yarn over, and do extended double crochet through the front post of the previous row's extended double crochet here. And this will make those extended double crochets pop up because we are going through that front post. And then again here we did 2 single crochets, and we're gonna go through the front post, and it starts shaping now. Those little ridges, they will start popping up, and we'll make our dishcloth a 3D almost with that texture we have. Extended double crochet through the front post here, and then we have 2 single crochets, and then extend it through the front post, and then 2 single crochets, and then extend it, and we're gonna go just like this till the last 3 stitches, which will get only 3 single crochets. This will just go as a border on the side with 3 by 3. From here we'll have 3, here we have 3. This will be our border. And the last 3 single crochets, don't forget about them. Don't forget to go into that last chain. So make sure you find a spot to pick a stitch there. And then we go back and repeat row number 3 and then row number 4 again till to the desired length. I usually make a square, so when I fold it into on the diagonal, I'll have a square. So we again chain 3 here at the beginning, do 2 double crochets for a total of 3 at the beginning, and then chain 1 and skip 1, and then 2 double crochets all the way again. And this is how we're gonna go for the whole pattern. And this is actually our front side. And we keep going. And the last 3 stitches get 3 single crochets, just like this. And I think I'm happy with this size. It's a little bit bigger than my hand, and I like my dishcloths to be a little bit bigger, or at least this size is good. And this made about a little less than 11 inches. I'll say 11. And so far I have about 8.5 inches, which is actually which is actually 26 rows. So you can go more. I'll stop here, but you can definitely go to 30 or fold it and make it into a square. Oh, I think I have a lot till I get to a square, but I think it's getting long enough and big enough for me. And I love this texture. Just look at it. It's so great. And I will stop here and weave in those ends all the way along the back. And I make sure I do a little chain when I weave in so I can really secure that end and then weave in through the stitches. And let's start making the second one. Do a slip knot and chain 41 stitches with your 5mm crochet hook. And then we'll switch again to the 4mm This way, this helps us the foundation row not to be bunched up. So meet you at the 41 stitches, chains actually. Into the fourth chain from the hook, do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I had to change to 4mm crochet hook. So here is my first double crochet, and this will go as a border on the side. So we'll skip one chain, and then we'll do a double crochet, a chain, and a double crochet. Double crochet, chain, double crochet into that stitch, and then we'll keep repeating from now on. We're gonna skip one chain, and then we'll do a double crochet, and then we'll skip one chain and we'll do the V-stitch, which is a double crochet, a chain, and a double crochet into the same stitch, the way we did here. So we have a V-stitch, a double crochet, a V-stitch, and a double crochet, but skipping a chain between them. So skip a chain and do a double crochet, and then skip a chain and do a V-stitch, which is a double crochet, chain, a double crochet. And that's what we're gonna alternate till the end of the row. We'll have V-stitches separated by double crochets all the way till the last two chains. When you reach the last three chains, skip one and then two double crochets into the last two chains. At the end of this row, you should have 9 V-stitches. So when you count those spaces, those V-stitches, you should have 9 of them. And then we'll switch to the next row. The next row will start with chain 3, which counts as a double crochet here. And the next one will be a double crochet through the front post. So we'll do a front post double crochet here. We'll go through the front of it and we'll finish it as a regular double crochet. And then into the chain space, we'll have another V-stitch. So we'll have double crochet, chain, double crochet. And when we get to the next double crochet, we'll do a front post double crochet. And then we'll have another V-stitch here. And we'll go just like this till the end of the round, which is a double crochet is a double crochet, chain, and a double crochet will make the V-stitch here. And we'll go just like this through the front posts again of each double crochet that separates each V-stitch. And this is the front side of our work. On the back, we'll be doing the same thing, but in those front posts, we'll be working into the back post again, so we can make those stitches pop. So we'll be working on the back. And these are just the 2 rows, so we're gonna repeat the front post, and when we are on the back, we're gonna be going through the back post. When you reach the last 2 double crochets on the front side, we'll go through the first double crochet through the front post of it and make it pop. We'll just do a double crochet here. And then the last double crochet, which is actually our chain, we'll make sure we go through it, through the 2 strands there, and make a double crochet. So don't forget that chain here, it does count as a double crochet. And now we turn over and we are on the back, and chain 3 as the first double crochet, and then that first front post that was on the right side, now it's gonna be a back post. So yarn over and go through the back of that stitch, and then draw your loop there and finish your double crochet. And then we'll have a V-stitch into the next V-stitch, which is a double crochet, chain, double crochet. And again, we go through that back post of that stitch, and then we are doing a double crochet, chain, and a double crochet. And then we do the back post of the double crochet, and then a V-stitch. This way all our stitches will be popping only on the front side. So we have a back side and a front side because we have two different rows to repeat. And that's how those ridges again come together, and with that matching green washcloth, I think they'll make a great set. And don't they look cute? And let me finish my row here. Make sure you watch the next video with actually a trio kitchen set, which is a towel, pot holder, and dishcloth, all with the same design, and makes a perfect gift for anyone that has a new home or a great hostess gift. So here it is. I'll just draw a loop here, chain 1 to secure my last stitch, and of course weave in the ends. And as you can see, the dishcloths in the intro of the video, you can see the final results before jumping into the tutorial. And here they are on the side. Here are the ridges they create. And how awesome is that? To have a cute matching set. And let's quickly measure. This made about 9.5 inches, a little bit less than 10 inches, I think. Yeah, about 10. And then I went to about 8.5 inches here. And of course, you can match them. And if you stretch them enough, they do match. All right, look how cute are they. Love them. Love them. You can fold them into a nice little, if you want to sell them, you know, they'll be really easy to fold because they have those ridges, and they'll make a great set just like this.